How do you need to time? I just have time.
Yeah. I thought you were something.
No. Well, yeah, that's on the grid also. Pay all the
No, I have stuff in my house. Okay. How do we make that?
Choose my time, not sure.
I thought you were going to come to the real.
I thought about it, just fine. No, because it's not.
Toughen up, princess.
It's very loud. Yeah.
So lie down on the back, bend the knees, start to breathe, relax. I promise I finish like 5 minutes before so you can go outside and sort it out yourselves. I would give a lift, but I'm gonna leave you probably.
I can get them on this plan.
Oh, if I hurry up, I probably can drop you off.
Oh, no, that's okay.
You can help me to close everything. Yeah, I can drop him off.
Well, I can too. That's what I'm saying. I have a car.
You already have another plan. Okay. So focus on your breath, deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Just allow yourself to settle into the mat. And start to bring the mind to the present. Start to wake up your bandhas, feeling everything nice and present. Pelvic floor active. The middle bandha action into your navel. Just work on your breath. So when you inhale deep, be present, everything inside you. When you exhale, engage all these internal muscles. Hold them in for a moment, and then you let them go again. Then inhale, exhale, engage all the muscles. Be present. And let them go again. Yes, it's rain. So our first movement, our first pose will be our 3 pose today. But we'll be lying down on the floor first, and then later we're going to do the same thing on a standing position. So just Take all the cushions from under the knees of your body, lie down flat on the floor. Because I want to observe the alignment of your pelvis. So you're going to bend your right knee. So bring the knee up, the foot next to the glutes. And then you're going to drop that right knee down as if you're going to do the Vrikasana, the tree pose. So your right knee goes all the way down. And what you want to feel, it's your pelvis be aligned. So place the left hand on the left hip. Give a kind of a good little pressure there. And trying to give a little movement into that hip, pressing that left hand into the hip to realign the pelvis. And then you're just going to bring your lower back to the neutral position and observe how your body stays on the same line, your torso and everything. Take another breath here, building that memory in your muscles. Then you help to bring your right knee back, stretch your right leg, and we do the same with the left. So you bend your left knee, then you just roll that knee to the sides, bring your left foot inside your right leg, and observe here what's happened with your right hip. Inhale, exhale, just allow the body to form this nice and present variation of your tree pose. One more breath. Bring your left knee up, stretch your legs, and relax. Bend both knees, bring the knees to the chest. So you do a little rotation in your hips. Knees goes outwards, inside together, and around again. So we do a few turns, very slow, very gentle. Inhaling, exhaling. So we're going to do everything very slow today. So it's a practice to really balance our anxiety level, to relax our nature, change the direction. So that's the reason we're going to do the movements in a very slow motion. So by the end of the class, our breath will be slower, and our mind will be calmer. You'll be set for your day. And relax. Stretch your left leg, keep your right knee to the chest. It's a gentle compression here in your abdominal area, on your groin, and a gentle stretch on your lower back. And relax, swap legs. And relax. Both feet together now, knees bent. So keep your feet together, everything together. Arms down the floor, like palms on the sides. Then you just rock the knees all the way to the right and then gentle all the way to the left. It's just a little rocking and squeeze the knees together. Just to loosen up the lower, all the lumbar area. The breath is flowing. Left and right, left and right. And relax. Pick any side you'd like to roll. Knees down the floor. Roll to the seat position. From the seat position, you're going to come up to the stand position, however you prefer. You can put one foot down the floor, hold your knee and help you to come up. Or just get up with both feet. Okay? Then feet apart, hands hit on your hips, just rotation with your hips. Big roll. Change the direction. And relax. Slide back. Bring the feet together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, you're gonna lean into your right side. So bring the body to the right, breath in and out. Keep your neck neutral. Just feel this nice stretch on your left side. You can bring your right hand, the right holding the left wrist, and pull a little bit more that left. Really be present on the left foot and push your left foot down to the ground. Bring to the center, relax your arms, then inhale up. Exhale to your left side, stretch. You can hold on your wrist and go a little bit more. If you find a kind of out of balance, feel free to keep your feet apart. That will help a lot with your balance. Breath in and out and relax. We'll do it one more time. So keep your feet apart so you get the experience of it. And go to your right. Couple of breaths here. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Bring back. Then lift your arms to the left and stretch. Keep leaning to the left and relax. Cross your arms so you bring your right arm over the left, then back to back hands. So getting that little quite close point. And if you're okay, you just pass the hands around. So keep opening the neck, keep opening the shoulders. One more breath. Then relax, letting go. So we swap arms around. Really squeeze in to pass the elbows over back-to-back hands until reduce this space in between the forearms. And you just wrap the hand around. In breath, out breath. If you know how to practice the Ujjayi, just keep practicing the Ujjayi. If you haven't learned yet, just work, or if you don't remember, just work with your natural breath in and out and relax. Let's bring now into our three pose like we did on the floor. Stand on your right foot, shift the weight to your right leg, bend your left knee and bring up first for your balance. So find that balance first. Turn to the sides and we're gonna hold it and bring up here, close to the groin. Hands in prayer, holding here. This is the highest we're going to bring, and then is the levels. There are different levels for your practice. So you can bring that foot right inside the leg with both feet down the floor, find your balance, and stand tall. The next one, it's up around your calf area, find your balance. The next one, it's above the knee, has to pass the knee. And then the next one will be in your groin. So use your toes to balance out. Breath in and out. Stay here, standing tall. Then we're gonna letting go the arms and inhale. Rise the arms, grow as a tree, anchor the foot. Exhale, hands into the chest. Vrikasana, it's highly recommended to calm down the mind. Keep moving that prana with your hands up, joining hands in prayer. Exhale, bring the prana back to the heart. Inhale, open up, gathering the prana, gathering the chi. Exhale, bring everything into the heart. The calm, the good prana, the good chi. Letting go the anxiety. And for the last challenge, if this is very easy for you, you can just close your eyes and find your challenge here. And bring back and relax. Letting go the left foot down. Feel that presence between left and right. Observe how you feel in both legs. Then we swap sides. So you bring your right knee up first. Observe what's happening with your balance. So first you change the weight to the left, and then you lift your legs so you are stable. You're not trying to do everything once. Turn to the sides, control your body. Bring up to the groin. Breath in and out. Hold it, hands in prayer. Use your toes, big toe, little toe, to keep your balance. Find the position where it's easier for you. Down the floor, working gentle. A little bit on the calf, above the knee, up on the groin. Whatever is the best one today. Inhale, exhale. So we start with our arms, gathering the chi. Inhale, rise. Exhale very slowly, descending the chi into the heart. Inhale, move that prana around you. Exhale, letting go. Letting go anything that's disturbing your inner peace today. Inhale, rise. Move the wings, move the back muscles. Exhale, bring down. Continually keep your eyes fixed in one point. 2 more. Lift. Feel strong on your left leg. It's your base, it's your structure. Establishing a very good emotional balance. Last one. And then if you want to challenge a little bit more, you can always close your eyes. You can see when you close your eyes, all the balance change. Stay as long as you can hold. Bring back and relax. Relax both feet down the floor. Just walk on the same spot. Then you press your right foot down, so pushing the toes down. So you bend into the toes, you stretching that front part of your foot and your shin. Breath in, breath out. Then we do the same with the left. So you turn the toes down, really get that stretching to the toes and the front of your foot. Bring that flexibility into your front foot and relax. So let's start with our gentle sun salutation practice now. So you walk on the front of the mat, feet together. Inhale, arms together, slide forward. Exhale, hands in prayer. Gathering the mind to the present moment. Inhale, lift your hands together up. Exhale, bring the palms all the way down to the floor next to your feet. Bend your knees, head to the knees. Inhale, look up and rise the hands halfway, right on your quads. Stretch the back, stretch the spine, keep everything nice and straight. Exhaling, bring the palms down the floor again and a big step back. So you step back, bring the knees down the floor. And walk a little bit further for a bigger lunge. Then drop the knees down the floor. Look up, but not too high to really strain your neck, just enough to open your chest, lengthening the neck. One more breath. Palms down the floor, bring your left foot back, push back in your child pose, bottom towards the heels, stretch. Rock the body forward and bring your chest in between the hands all the way down and the whole body down. Then you lift slowly in a little baby cobra. Hold here for a moment with your neck in neutral position. Press a little bit stronger, lift your body back. Again on your child pose. Stretch. Rock the body, slide forward and come up in your downward dog. So press the bottom back and up, strong legs. Stretch the body. You can keep your knees bent and work in your legs first, or you can work straight legs and back. Looking towards the hands, so we're going to bring your foot all the way to the hands. There are many ways. You can bring your knees down the floor and then you step that foot through. This is one way. The other way, it's from your downward dog, you just step through, help to bring further. Knee down the floor. Lunge again, lengthening the spine, opening the chest, inhaling, exhaling. Then you do a big step forward, bring the feet together, hands behind the legs, head to the knees. Look up, hands on your chest, bend your knees, rise the body. Up, up, inhale, exhale. You can see it's very slow, very gentle. One more time, arms up, stretch, exhale all the way down, hands behind the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, we look up, hands on halfway. Exhale, palms down the floor. This time our left foot goes far back, left knee down the floor. And this time we're gonna walk the hands a little bit in our knees, toes down, lift the chest a little bit. If it's too much for your back, just stay with the hands down the floor, it's okay. Palms down again. Pass your right knee back, child pose. Stretch. Rock your body forward. Again, use your arms, pressing strong, slowly, slowly down, rest the body down on the floor. Then you lift your chest a little bit for a little baby cobra. Press strong, lift everything up and back to child pose. Rock slide forward, prepare for your downward dog. Knees bend or with your legs straight. Observe your back is the first goal to open up and get nice and straight. Breath in and out. Slowly bring your left foot forward, right in between the hands. So you can put your knee down on the floor and walk through like we did on the left. So don't lose your balance. So knees down the floor, swing your left forward is a safe way to do it. Okay. Then hands on your knees, stretching to the hip. Palms down the floor. And we step forward, feet together. And keep the body next to the legs, hands behind the legs, head down. And slowly, hands on your chest, rise the body up, exhale down. Big step back on your left foot. Palms down the floor. Then you bring your left knee down. It's just a way to come down nice and safe for your cat and cow. Hands down the floor. Then the feet pointed today. So inhale, we look up. So you arch the lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders back. Press the feet into the ground, so you stabilize your pelvis. As you exhale, you roll the spine another way around. Avoiding any rough movement in your spine. So you want to be gentle all the way around. Inhaling part by part, moving. Exhaling part by part. Keep moving here with your own breath, in your own rhythm. Observing the mobility and the flexibility of the spine comes for a gentle movement where you're controlling each part separately. Just a little bit more. And relax. Push the bottom towards the heels. Child pose. Stretch your arms further. Pressing the bottom down to the heels. Getting a nice stretch on your back. Deep inhalations. Deep exhalations. Allow the body to rest in here. Use your hands to actually really get a little pressure back, to feel your back coming to the heels. So use your own strength. Keep your arms straight. And observe if your weight is equal left side and right side, or if your body is tending to go to one side. So realign yourself, trying to have a body landmark where you can connect with. Might your calves, might you can open the eyes, you maybe can see how your body looks like when you're looking there, and you just realign the body into the simple child pose. Just a little bit more. Breath in and out. And relax. Rock forward. So here we're going to come to the seat position. Swing the legs forward. Paschimottanasana, the seated forward bend. The first thing we're going to do is learn to sit in our sitting bones. So if I place the hands under the knees of my glutes and I rock the body left and right, losing the voice. So you will find that bone. So sit on it. And you want to have that sense actually sitting more slight forward. So you're getting into your proper hamstrings attachments, okay? Hands behind the back will help you to get the pelvis tilted, where you roll and you stay up. So you might need to bend your knees to help. And then when everything is tight, things like that happen. So you want to keep the neck neutral and rising from the top of the head. So our chin, it's always parallel to the floor as we keep stretching those legs down. And our back here is neutral, okay? So you can maintain here. Get your feet pressing the heels forward, toes pointing up, and get them together. So I need this inner leg action, and I need the front of your legs slight contract to stabilize the knees, okay? Breath in and out. So the core, it's in to help your spine to come to a neutral position. Inhale, exhale. Find this posture where you can hold here. Sometimes can be quite exhaustive. If you find you're ready to let go the hands and lift, so you go to this variation of Dandasana. It's a preparation for your next pose. So the arms lift. If your arms lift and you kind of like, whoa, don't let go the hands yet. Maintain the hands behind the back, okay? Breath in and out. This is very important. Don't try to do the next step if the body's not ready yet. Arms up, inhale, exhale. In breath, out breath. See if you're ready to go slight forward a bit. So this go forward, it's from here. So it's from the hip. So if you go back in the chest forward, come back with the hands behind the back and fix your posture. Then you go on this way. So I prefer you stay here. Then you be like, oh, it's all tight. So this tightness doesn't take you nowhere, just harms more your body. So bring the space here and use your fingers to lift yourself and bring forward. It's almost like if you want to lift your bottom off the ground and you roll, you will feel more underneath of the legs. If you got to that space with your shoulders past the level of your hips, so you're ready to walk your hands. So you can notice that my head hasn't changed yet. So I'm still here, the head is still over the shoulder, so I'm not throwing my 10 kilos of head forward. It's 5 on the head, 5 on the hair. So I'm still holding it in. So I'm not putting pressure on my spine at all. And then hands forward because it's neutral. But again, if you put the hands forward and you go backwards, stay backwards, stay here. Nourishing your legs, nourish your body. Breath in and out. If you want to go full to the Paschimottanasana, keep crawling the hands forward. Keep bringing the body lower and lower so the back still neutral. Keep lowering down the body down over the legs. Toes towards the head, head toes. Get yourself to the level where you think it's appropriate for you today, and stay here. Inhale, exhale. Surrender into the posture, but keep the core very active. So you support your movement in your pelvis and in your back all the way through. One more breath. And slowly walk the body back. So move your bottom forward and come down to the floor. Lie down your back. And you're just going to bring the knees to the chest. Knees together, it's harder. Knees apart, it's easier. So see how you felt after the Paschimottanasana. It can be quite exhaustive in the lower back. So just bring the knees to the chest. The hands you're going to place just on your hamstring because I want your elbows down the floor, just to align that back and rest the back a little bit. Feel your tailbone touching the floor. Feel the whole spine touching the floor all the way up to the head. If you need a pillow underneath of your head, just bring a pillow. Keep your spine always on a neutral position. Breath in and out. Now we're going to join in the knees. Bring the hands over the knees. Put a slight pressure into the knees. Inhale here. Exhale. And we're going to lift the head. So the head is going to come all the way up to the knees. If you don't have any strain on your neck or any problem on your neck, you're going to touch your head on your knees. If you find that's too hard, just stay here on a neutral position. Breath in, breath out, and relax. To the next step, if you want to, you can pass the hands behind the feet. It's a stronger practice. And letting go and relax. Stretch your legs for a moment. Breath in and out. Bend your knees again, and we go to the Setu Bandhasana, the half bridge. So the knees now comes next to the feet comes next to the glutes. Stretch your arms where you can just touch your heels. That will be a really good space for you. Open your shoulder blades and let them sink on the floor. So your head has to be straight up, looking straight up to the ceiling. Then inhale, you're going to lift your hips, lift your lower back, lift your middle back. Exhale, you're going to roll vertebra by vertebra down the floor. If you find your knees, it's going wide open, you can always bring the block in between the knees or a pillow or a cushion. And then you maintain the knees very parallel and then go hips first, lower back, middle back, feel your upper back, and you rise where it's comfortable for you. Not straining anything, slowly, very slowly, rolling all the way down. Relax the back. Then you start again. Roll gentle, gentle. Exhaling, rolling down. Few more. Inhaling, rolling, rising the hips. Feel that strength in your legs. Maintain the knees very parallel. Exhaling, rolling the spine down the floor. In, last one, roll, rise the hips. Exhaling, coming down, and relax. Bring the knees to the chest again, one hand in each knees, and then just press the knees to the shoulders and then letting go. Then you just press again and gentle letting go, just as little movements. When you exhale, the knees comes closer to the shoulders. When you inhale, they go away from you. Those movements, they really nourishing the back. It helps to reduce tension in the lower back, middle, and even upper back. And relax. Stretch your legs again, lie down in fully savasana here. The corpse pose, just allow the body to rest up, down the floor, like fully straight, fully flat. Come back to your breath, the 3 parts of the breath. Inhaling, lower part of your lungs, middle part of your lungs, upper part of your lungs. Exhaling. All the 3 parts, one by one. And one more time, inhaling, bottom, middle, upper, exhaling, upper, middle, and the bottom. Feel all that breath flowing in nicely. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Sending this message to your nervous system to feel calm, to feel relaxed. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Then we're going to bend our knees again. So we were working the lower body area. So now we're going to work our upper body area. So bring the hands on your shoulders. So cross. Hold the head on your shoulders. Then you're going to bring your head in. So lift your chin, lift your whole upper body. Lift. Slowly down the floor. If you find this is too much for your neck, so what you do, you just bring your elbows in. The hands comes actually behind the head like this. So the arms are not open. So actually the elbows are against your head. So that's to hold your head weight. And then you're just going to roll, curl the body in, and stay on your maximum point. Squeeze your belly and hold in here. Breath in, breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring down, relax, relax the arms. So you bring awareness to the upper body of your spine to really roll up. So let's do it again. Elbows close here next to your head, or you have the arms on the front, holding the shoulders. So lift your head, using your abs muscles. Curl the body in and stay here. Squeeze all the front muscles. Slowly down. So stay there for around like 30 seconds and relax the body. Bring your right knee to the chest. So just hug this right knee. Keep your left knee on the way it is. Then you're going to pass the hands under the knees of your right leg, right hamstring, and you start to stretch this half part here. But we need to lower down that knee as much as we can first to isolate the hamstring. And just lift this right foot back a little bit. And you will see, more you can kick back, you will feel more the hamstring stretch. Breath in and out. You don't need to force, just let it happen here naturally. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, bring back, and just swap sides. Left knee to the chest first. Then the hands, left hand underneath of the leg. Right hand trying to lift this shin up and back. Maintain the left knee coming down to the shoulder all the time. Inhale, exhale. And relax. Stretch your legs again, getting everything nice and relaxed into your hips. Breath in and out. Then we're gonna roll over. So you're gonna roll over and lie down for your little baby cobra pose. Or you can just come back up and then lie down with the face forward to the room. So just lie down here. So bring the whole body down the floor first. Arms back. So here you want to guide your breath to the back. Once you inhale and you exhale, you want to just get that breath coming to your back. So bring your arms back towards your hips. So you really get the chest down, head down, shoulders down. Breath in and out. Turn your head another way around if you are looking sideways. And we're gonna lift our head a little bit. Bring the arms right underneath of our shoulders. So the elbows comes a straight line down with the shoulders. And lift your chest. So here, neck, it's neutral. So not trying to stretch that neck forward because you strain the neck. It's totally neutral. And it's just a gentle arch on your back. If the elbows are too far back and wide, so you have a funny angle on your shoulders where actually is going to cause more tension on your neck. So we need actually to bring the elbows more in, exactly in a straight line with your shoulders, for arms parallel. It's almost like if we have a block in between our elbows. That's the right position for the shoulders, okay? More than a block in there will be a little bit too much on the shoulder angle. Stay here, breath in and out. So get that sense, how is your neck? If it's not dropping or if it's not lifting too much that head. So it's just the extension of your spine. And the hips, be aware if you have the same weight on your left side and on your right side. And press the feet a little bit more into the ground and the knees. Same strength, it's a gentle pressure there. Once you ground the lower limbs, you're going to really lift the body a little bit more. Breath in, breath out. It's a very gentle opening on the front of the spine. It's a gentle arch on the back of the spine. Just a little bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now our elbows come slide forward where you can rest your hand right on your hands and make like a little cup and you just rest your head on your hands. Close your eyes, then you just drop your chest. You can place your elbows wherever you find it's easier for you. Closer to your body, it's slightly easier. As you walk the elbows forward, you're gonna open more into your chest. So be aware of the angle of your neck. You're gonna work more into the upper back area as your arms keep coming forward. Breath in, breath out. And here it's about to let the breath works for you to open those muscles. When you push the breath into the back ribs, you mobilize the muscles and intercostals to really expand the rib cage, allowing your lungs to work much better. Slowly walk your elbows back, bring the hands underneath of your shoulders, then start to lift your body back into your child pose. Point your toes. So this time your child pose, you can actually bring your arms back. So the head goes down the floor and the arms back. Bend your elbows and trying to bring your elbows a little bit forward. So your arms, it's actually resting on the floor. And slowly, slowly gonna bring the body up and back. Swing these legs forward. Lie down your back again. So we go into our Viparita Karani. First level will be the legs straight up. Working here to keep the legs in line with the hips. If the legs are, back of your legs are stiff, you might gonna find that angle. I just need your knees more towards your hips. So it's actually neutral, it's not putting any pressure on your lower back. If you leave those knees too far forward like this, it's gonna be too much tension on the lower back. So bring to the neutral, okay? Feet together. And then you're working on any stretch your legs. This will be the first level you're gonna work on. Once you got that point where the legs are fully straight and it's 90 degrees with your torso, so we're gonna go to the next level where actually lift the hips up. Let me fix my hair here, so you need to free everything underneath of your head. So you push the hands into the ground, roll up and lift the legs up. Only if you got 90 degrees angle here, legs straight, and 90 degrees angle with your hips. If you're still here, you stay here, stretching the legs first. I needed that flexibility of the legs to actually go to the next level, okay? So work here to point your heels upwards, getting the legs straight first. Once you got to this point, you go to the next one, legs up. Up to the ceiling. Breath in and out. Slowly, slowly gonna lower down the feet behind the head and lower down the spine back on the floor. And you bend the knees. Bring the feet down the floor. Hands here in your abdominal area. And then you're just gonna feel your breath. Inhale and exhale, 3 parts of your lungs again. Squeeze everything, activate your bandhas. Feel the breath on the lower part, middle, upper. Exhale, upper, middle, lower. Then this time the hands slide under the knees of your back. So when you inhale, you're gonna arch the back, tilting the pelvis, keeping the hips still down the floor. When you exhale, you're gonna flattening the lower back. So you're gonna really squash those fingers down. Inhale, you're arching your lower back. Exhale, squeezing the lower back. Inhale, you're arching. Exhale, squeezing the lower back. Inhale, one more time, you arch in the back. Exhale, squeeze in the back. Letting go the hands. Stretch your legs one more time. Just feel the entire body flat, parallel to the floor. One more time, a gentle savasana. Take a deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands behind the head. Big stretch back. And relax. Roll to the sides, come into your seat position, and we're gonna do one breath work. So sit down with your legs crossed. Place your cushions. Back straight. Close your eyes and just focus on your breath again. Feel that breath on the 3 parts of your lungs. Exhale from the 3 parts. The spine is straight. Then we're going to do our Nadshodhana, where is guiding the breath from the left nostril to the right nostril, from the right nostril to the left nostril using the right hand. So you're using the right thumb to block the right nostril and the ring finger on your right hand to block the left nostril, okay? So block the right first, inhale through your left, block both nostrils, exhale through the right. Inhale very gently into the right. Block. Exhale through the left. Inhale 4 seconds into the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Progress on that way. Inhale again. You can do 6 seconds up to 15 seconds. Very quiet, very slow breath in, very quiet and slow breath out. Where you should barely listen or hear your sounds of the breath. It's a very quiet breath. Do a full cycle by yourself anytime it's comfortable for you. When you finish on your left side, just rest both hands on your knees and guide the breath in the same way. Inhale on your left, now not using the hands, so without hands. Hold the breath in, switch to the right. And inhale on your right. Hold the breath in and switch, exhaling to the left. And you keep going with that breath, moving left, right, right, left, in your own term, in your own pace. And just relax the breath. Feel flowing through both nostrils, in and out. Open your eyes, bring the palms together. Namaste. 2 minutes before, Corey. So that nudge shoulder, it's a really great tool to really work with anxiety and specifically, okay? So when you're stressed or when you're anxious about something, so really practice that one. Really shift the mind to that agitated mind, to a more calmer mind. Questions?
Just for the tabletop one, what am I going to do tabletop? Is it what it tabletop?
Setubandhasana? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit like a pulling sensation on this side of the neck.
Yes.
But yeah.
It's a pressure from your femur, from your quadriceps, and then the tendon over the knee.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to move around, okay? So sometimes, so the ideal, it's here, hands here, because in the future, you wanna hold it and then lift. But when those muscles are too tight, put a pressure over the kneecap. So you cannot hold it yet or touch. So you might gonna have to put slide forward and work on that space. You're gonna have to try to see where you need to put your foot, but make sure you don't leave one foot here and the other there. Okay, because if it's just one leg aching, if you do this, your pelvis is going to tilt. So make sure they start with both feet on the same distance, and then you work on your Setubandhasana, okay? And don't lift too high, even if you do have the flexibility, just go enough, but not to trigger that knee. And then there are other stretches you can do for quadriceps to release the tension. Okay, and then after you release the tension, if the knee pain still persists, and then it is other calls for it. So, but normally it's from that pressure on your quadriceps. You're welcome. No, you're just too serious.